Greetings and salutations everyone, welcome to, well, another weapon guide. This will be coming right after the cradle. This time we're farming Slappy. Good old Slappy. If you want to, what you should do is travel to the Highlands extraction plant. If you travel there, you can go through this door, and it'll take you right outside of Slappy's little arena. And yes, I could apply a skill point right now. I forgot. But honestly, after the cradle episode, I'm expecting to have really terrible combat throughout this recording session. What you do is you can go right down here. And Slappy just shows his ugly face. You just got away from him. So you get ready to fight. Should be pretty much instantly. Yeah, this fight can be tough. I'd recommend just using the Herald, or there is builds you can do to kill Slappy in one shot, which I might showcase in a teeny tiny bit. Unless somehow the cradle karma works well the first time. But yeah, he didn't drop it. Unfortunate. So I am going to save quit and just try again. There is one way to there's a way to make Slappy just nothing. I guess I could talk about it actually, and apply a skill point at the same time. So we're going to apply a skill point into backstab, obviously. If you go into the green tree and get this skill, Bore, your shot also pierces through enemies. If your shot has an enemy after enemy, it deals massively increased damage for every enemy, 100% per enemy. Bore doesn't work with rockets and other special projectiles. E-tax is what it means. But basically, if you have Bore equipped right now, you could just shoot Slappy's tentacles, and the damage you get will just stack until it hits Slappy. And I'll probably one-shot him. So I could recommend that. And I might do after this. And it's probably the best way to kill Slappy as well, especially if you have the right sort of weaponry. Like Herald works, but there's specific SMGs you can use, which would be fantastic. Ooh, you slept yourself open. For once, that's interesting. Now, if you want to do a refresher easily, there's these balls on the side of the head. They're the critical spot you gotta hit. If you hit those, then you'll do more damage. Do we get it? No. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump cut and actually, you know what? Not yet. I want to show the power of Bore on this guy. So what we're going to do is going to travel to Sanctuary and respec into the green tree for a little bit. So do that. Yes, the zero is called Let's Play. Deal with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take headshot, killer, Bore, one shot, one kill, and kill confirm. So this is the build I'll use for killing Slappy. Now you do have to skill here Velocity. Velocity and Bore kind of fight each other just a little bit. Whoops, I went to overlook. Extraction plant. But Bore triggers a lot less when you have velocity, so I'm going to ignore it for now. I usually have it for most of the time, but enemies that take Bore that are really good for boring they'll not get hit as much because velocity changes how your projectiles spread. I think it closes in the pellets on the Herald, so it's not too bad, but we don't want the pellets to be spread in. We want the pellets to spread out. Check that out. And there's a power bore. You can see my kill skills are triggering just from hitting something. And Sniper's almost near dead for me just shooting him a couple times. I can aim much. And you can just finish him off with your regular shots if nothing else works. Yeah, that's the power bore. So I'll jump cut till I get the weapon. So be right back. Let me just check if it was recording actually. Yeah, it was. Be right back. I see it. Oh my god, it took a little bit. As you can see, I have leveled up and almost leveled up again. But this is the Stirker. This is a very fun shotgun. Let's swap out. I need less fire weapons in my inventory. So, Jacob shotgun. Obviously, take a look at the pass, and it looks like Sorg Stock, Hyperion Grip, and I want to say Jacob Scope. If I called that, Jesus. Let's see. Looks like a Hyperion Scope. But the red text on this weapon is, if I actually took a look at it, Fondue 13. Basically, the special effect this weapon has it always has an additive 50% increased crit damage. Also, it's a Jacobs. That's the other special thing about it. If we took more than one shot, you would use the Jacobs, but let's use on Gunloader. Dead. Yep, dead. It's basically a Borderlands 1 Jacobs in its own regard. With pretty good reload speed to boot. And let's see the palace. Oh yeah, finds a bunch of palace too. Now, why not use it on the very guy we just got it from? Since the theme of this evening's weapon, guys, because it's still the same day as I did a bunch of side quests. Like, as you can tell, I still had to do everything in Constant Cabins, everything in the dust and the fridge. Like, I think I remember saying last time we were literally about to go to the fridge. Because the dust will take a while, and there's technically 2 things we can get, so it's gonna be tough. But we'll show it off against Slappy. Special boar. It's gonna be great with boar. So what I do is I check out my deception. I find where Slappy is. Get as many tentacles as possible. And make sure I'm aiming at Slappy, and you can see the amount of damage she's taking. Now, it's not as much as the Howl. The Howl was doing more, but I mean, it's the Howled. This is a very awesome shotgun, and one I recommend just trying. But, jeez, it took a while to get. The amount of time it took, I ended up getting some cool. I got another cool relic. I got a stockpile relic with 46% extra ammo for pistols. I even got a really good class mod, the Tranquil Sniper. Which, if I equip that right now and look at my skills, it boosts precision. It boosts 1 shot, 1 kill. If I put a point there, that's 3. More accuracy. And you 72% more damage from the first bullet in the mag. And because this is a 2-shot, you can shoot or just shoot reload. Honestly, just fire it twice for more damage. You can shoot it twice and reload and done. You know, you're gonna pull off a really fun Borderlands 1 build of that, essentially. Like a full 1 shot, 1 build. Like, watch the damage. Bam! Dead. And so accurate too. Very fun Jacob shotgun, one of my favorites, to be honest. Heck, I even got a cool grenade, which I won't be swapping out for the fastball unless I need it, but it's a really useful utility grenade. Dead. Dead. Or not. But the reload's so good on this thing anyways. Bang. Like such good damage. If you can line this up a board, mwah, just chef's kiss. Absolutely fantastic gun. I recommend getting it just on any character and just seeing what you could do with it. It's that good. Jacob shotguns are just fun in general in this game. Like Borderlands 1, yeah, Jacob shotguns were great in that too, but in this, they're a whole new type of beast. But with that, I'll end the episode, and I think that's all the weapon guys we can do for now. At least I hope so. Well, it doesn't matter. If I miss a weapon, I'll be making a weapon guide just at a higher level. So, next time on Borderlands 2, as I promised, we should be going to the fridge. So I'll see you guys then.